Good morning to everyone. Today in this video we are going to see exercise 8.2, and in the previous video we had already completed formulas as well as the exercise 8.1. Hope you people understood. Okay, so dear student, here we are going to start exercise 8.2 from chapter number 8, comparing quantity. What is the first question says from the exercise 8.2? It says that convert the given fractional number to percentage. Here we have to convert the fraction. What is the fraction? Fraction we have to convert into percent. So what is a fraction? The number which is written in the form of numerator upon denominator is said to be a fraction only, isn't it? A part of a whole. So here 1 upon 8 is a fractional number that we have to convert it into percent. So in order to convert any fraction number, any decimal number, anything, any number, either natural number, whole number, integer, whatever the number is there, if that number we want to convert it into percent. So for that what we are going to do? We are directly going to multiply by 100%. Clear? Whatever the number is there, that number is to be converted into the form of a percent. For that we are going to multiply that particular number with 100%. So as we know that in this question 1 upon 8 is a fractional number, and that fractional number we have to convert it in the form of percent, isn't it? So here 1 upon 8 will be multiplied with 100%. So it is equals to 1 into 100% will be 100% upon 8. Now when 100 will be divided by 8, so here 8 will get cancelled by the table of 2. How many times? 4 times. 10, that means 5 times, and this 0, 50. Again it will be get cancelled by the table of 2. Here it will be 2 times, this will be 25. Now 25 will be divided by 2. You will get the required answer as 24 is coming 12 times in table of 2. 1 is carried, isn't it? So we can take decimal in order to remove 10. So what is the number is coming? That is 12.5 is the percent, is the required answer. That means 1 upon 8 fraction number we had converted it into the form of a percent. In order 1 upon 8 is multiplied by 100%, so that we will get the required answer as 12.5%. Clear everyone? Now moving towards the B part of the question. Again 5 by 4 is a fractional number. That fractional number we have to convert it into the form of a percentage. So in order to convert that 5 by 4 into a percentage, what we are going to do? We are going to multiply by 100. So 5 into 100% upon 4. So here it will be get cancelled by the table of 2. So how to cancel, everybody know? Table of 2 it will be get cancelled 2 times. Here it will be get cancelled as 500 upon 4. So 2 times here it will be get cancelled 2, then 5, 0. Again 1 time, and here it will be get cancelled as 20 times. So what is the answer we will get? 125% we will get as an answer. Similarly for the C part of the question, what is the question we are having? 3 by 40 is a fractional number, and that fractional number we have to convert it in the form of percentage. In order to convert that 3 by 40 into a percentage, we are going to multiply 3 by 40 with 100%. So it will become 300% upon 40, isn't it? Here one 0 is present in the denominator as well as numerator. Both will get cancelled. So what is left? That is 30 upon 4, isn't it? Now 30 upon 4 will be get cancelled by the table of 2. That will become 15 by 2. Now 15 will be divided by 2. Here it becomes 14. That is 7, 1.5. So what is the required answer? The required answer is 7.5. Okay. Moving toward the last question, last part of the question number 1 is 2 by 7 is a fractional number that we want to convert into a percent. In order to convert it into the form of percent, 2 by 7 is going to be multiplied with 100%. Now multiply by 100%, 200 upon 7% will be there. That will be, when we are going to divide that number, it will become a mixed fraction form. Okay, that is 28, 4 upon 7%. Now you will ask me, teacher, we can remove the remainder. So dear student, this is such a remainder that which won't be going on proceeding. मतलब उसको डिवाइड जितने बार करते जाओगे उतने बार वो उसका रिमाइंडर बचता जाएगा. इसलिए हमने क्या किया, उसको मिक्स फ्रैक्शन में कन्वर्ट करके परसेंट बता दिया. क्लियर? नाउ मूविंग टुवर्ड द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ दिस चैप्टर, exercise 8.2, question number 2. In this question again it is said that we have to convert this decimal number, that is 0.65, into the form of percent. So as I told you, any decimal number, any fractional number, natural number, integer, whatever want to convert it into the form of percent, we are going to multiply it by 100%, isn't it? So this is a decimal number, that is 0.65 is a decimal number which will be multiplied with 100 to convert it into the form of percent. Now 0.65, here we can say that 0.65 is a decimal number that can be written in the form of a fraction, that is 65 upon 100. डेसिमल को रिमूव करने के लिए उसमें डिनोमिनेटर में जीरोस डालते हैं ना, सो यहाँ पर आफ्टर डेसिमल वी आर हैविंग टू नंबर्स, isn't it? So 100 can be written as 65 upon 100. When you are going to divide the 65 upon 100, 0.65 will come. So that's why we had written in place of 0.65 we had written 65.100. Now 65 upon 100 we want to convert it into the form of percent, so that will be multiplied with 100%. Here you can see that 100 and 100 will get cancelled, so that the answer will be 65%. So 0.65 decimal number which we had converted into the form of percent while multiplying with 100%, so that the answer is 65%. Okay. Now moving toward the B part of the question. Here 2.1 is there. That 2.1 is a decimal number, and that decimal number we have to convert it into the form of a fraction, into the form of a percent. In order to convert it into the form of percent, we are going to multiply by 100%, isn't it? So 2.1 into 100%, as this one is a decimal number, so 2.1 after decimal one number is there, so we can write it as 21 upon 10 into 100. So 0 from the numerator and denominator will get cancelled. What is the number left? 21 into 10 will become 210. Okay. Now moving toward the C part of the question, 0.02 we are having, and in that 0.02 will be multiplied with 100% is equals to, after decimal how many numbers are there? 2 numbers are there. So it will be 2 upon 100, 2 upon 100 into 100, 100 will get cancelled. The required answer we will get as 2%. In the same way, the last part of this question is this decimal 12.35 we have to convert it into the form of percent. So in order to convert this decimal into the form of percent, we are going to multiply by 100%. So here 12.35 can be written as 1235 upon 100. So 100 and 100 will get cancelled, as the percentage of the decimal 12.35 will be 1235%. So here we had completed question number 2. Now moving toward the question number 3, what it says that estimate what part of the figure is colored and hence find the percent of find percent which is colored. That means we have to find, first we have to write the suppose a circle is there, isn't it? A circle is there, and we know that the circle is being divided into 4 quadrants. This part of the circle is colored. Now we have to find the fraction of that particular colored part, and then that fraction or that number will be going to be converted into the form of a percent by multiplying by 100. So have you understood how to do that? Okay. Continuing with the question number 3, we are going to find out a circle is given, and inside that circle is that particular circle is being divided into many parts, and that parts are colored. So in that question it is asked that estimate the parts which is colored. That means we have to find, if suppose this is a circle and 1/4 part is a colored, that means that 1/4 part of a circle which is colored, that we have to convert it into the form of a percent. So for, as we know that circle is being going to be divided into 4 quadrants, so 1/4 is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. So we can say that 1, 2, 3, 4, that means 4 total quadrant that will come in the denominator, while one of the quadrant is going to be colored, so that part will becomes in the numerator. So that's why 1/4 part of the circle is being colored. Now as we know that the part of the circle which is colored, that part we have to convert it into the form of a percent. जो सर्कल का जो पार्ट कलर्ड है उसको हम फ्रैक्शन में लिखने के बाद उसको हम परसेंट में कन्वर्ट करेंगे. ओके, सो 1/4 part of a circle is being colored, so that part, that means 1/4 part will be going to be converted into the form of a percent. So it will be going to multiply with 100. So 1/100 into 100 1/4 into 100% is equals to 100/4%. Okay, now divide it by the table of 2. You can easily divide it. So here it will be 2 times, here it will be 50, then again, so here answer will be 25%. Clear everyone? Moving towards the B part of a circle, how many total parts of a circle are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total part of the circle will come in the denominator, and the part of the circle which is colored 1, 2, 3, that will become in the numerator. So what is the answer we will get over here? That is 3 by 5. Okay, so 3 by 5 part of a circle is being colored, and that part we have to convert it into the form of a percent. So in order to convert it into the form of percent, 3 by 5 is going to be multiplied with 100. So it will become 300 upon 5. Now 300 upon 5. So here 5 ones are and 5 6 are 30, isn't it? And 1 0. So how much percent it will be? That 3 by 5 is converted into 60%. Clear? Now moving towards the C part of the question. How many total parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will be written in the denominator. While how many parts is colored? 1, 2, 3. 3 parts are colored. So the fraction will be 3 by 8 part of the circle is colored. Okay. Now 3 by 8 we have to convert it into the form of percent. So that will be multiplied with 100 and it will become 300% upon 8. That when it will be get divided, the answer is coming as 37.5%. So this is the required answer for the question number 3. Now moving towards the question number 4. Here in this question it is said that find 12% of, what is question number 4? A part it says that 12% of 250. So dear student, here we have to find the 12% of means multiplication, isn't it? So here 15% is given, isn't it? 15% of 250. So 50 into percent is to be written as, this percent can be written as 1 upon 100. So 50 into 1 upon 100 of means into 250. As we know that of means multiplication only, so instead of writing of we have written a multiplication sign over there. So here it will become 50 upon 100 into 250. Now 0 will get cancelled over here. Now in the table of 5 it will be get cancelled. In the table of 5 10 comes 2 times, and in table of 5 15 comes 3 times. So what is the number left out? The number is 3 upon 2 into 25. Isn't it? This number is left out. Now multiply it. So here we are going to divide it. So 3 5 multiply it. 3 5 times 50, carry 1, 3 6 7. 75 upon 2. Now divide it 75 upon 2 by the table of 2. So here 6 is coming 3 times. 1 is carried 15, that means 14 7 times. Here again 1 carry, that means 5. So here the answer will be 37.5%. This is the required answer. So in this way we are going to do all the parts of question number 4. Clear everyone? Now moving towards the B part of question number 4, we are going to see here B part what it says. Question number 4 B part, 1% of 1 hours. So what is 1% of 1 hour? So dear student, 1% of 1 hours, that means 1 hours is having how many seconds? 1 hours is equals to how many minutes are there? 1 hours is equals to, here we are going to write 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes, isn't it? As we know that 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes, so therefore in place of 1 hour we are going to write 60 minutes. Clear? So 1% that means 1 upon 100. So 1 into 1 upon 100, and in place of 1 hour we are going to write 60 minutes. As we know that 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. So if we want to replace this minute into second, we can again multiply 60 into 60. Okay. So that will be 3600. So here 1 into 1 it will be 1 upon 100 into 60. So here 0 will be get cancelled. 6 upon 10. 6 and 10 will be get cancelled by the table of 2. The answer will be 3 by 5. Therefore 3 by 5 minute is the answer. If here in place of minute if you are going to take second, the answer will be 36. Okay. Convert this minute into second, you will get the required answer. Then C part of the question, 20 minutes of 2500. So 20 not minutes, 20% of 2500. So 20% is being written as 1 upon 100. So 20 into 1 upon 100, as of meaning is again into rupees 2500. So 20 upon 100 into rupees 2500. Two double zeros from the numerator and denominator will get cancelled. What is the number left out? 20 into 25. So 20 into 25 will be equals to 500 rupees. So this is the answer. Now moving towards the last part of question number 4. Here what it says that 75% of 1 kg. Here we are having 75% of 1 kg, as we know that 1 kg is equals to 1000 gram. So in place of 1 kg we are going to write 1000 gram. So 75 into 1 upon 100 into 1000 gram. So here double zeros from the numerator and denominator will get cancelled. What is the number left out? The number is 75 into 10. So 75 into 10 will be equals to 750 grams. So here the answer for the D part of question number 4 is 750 gram. Clear everyone? Now moving towards the next question, that is question number 5. What the question number 5 says? Find the whole quantity if a 5% of it is 600. Find the whole quantity, that means you have to find the value. Okay, so question number 5th A part. What is the question we are having? 5% of it is 600. This is the question. So how to write? As we know that of meaning is into it. It, that means the whole quantity. So let us consider whole quantity, as we have to find the whole quantity as x. This only we have to find it ना, यही तो find करना है. Find the whole quantity from 5% of it is 600. Whole quantity, तो whole quantity जिसको find करना है उसको consider करेंगे x. So let us consider the whole quantity as an x. So 8 की जगह क्या लिखेंगे? x, because that only is denoted as 8. So 5% of is meaning into 8, that means whole quantity x is equals to sin 600. Okay, so 5 into percent means 1 upon 100 into x is equals to 600. Clear up to here? In the question number 5 it is said that find the whole quantity. So that whole quantity we are going to consider as x. So that whole quantity we are going to write it मतलब whole quantity. So 5% into x is equals to 600. यहाँ पर is का meaning equal to है, it का meaning whole quantity है जिसको हम x consider करेंगे. Of का meaning multiply होगा. So 5% into x is equals to 600. So 5 into 1 upon 100 into x is equals to 600. Okay. So here it becomes 5x, 5 into 1 will be 5 into x will be 5x upon 100 is equals to 600. Okay. Now here this denominator 100 will be going to multiply with 600. So it will become 5x is equals to 600 into 100. So x is equals to here 600 into 100 upon 5. Now it will get cancelled by the table of 5 ones are, and here 600 will get cancelled as how many times? 60 is there, isn't it? So 1 time, 5 2 times, as 5 11s are 55, 5 12s are 60. So here 60 will become 0 time and 1 more 0. So x is equals to 120 into 100. So here x is equals to 120 into 100, that means here this much value, 12,000 value will come. Clear everyone? So in this way you have to solve the question number 2. So have you understood what is the meaning of whole quantity? Whole quantity you have to find out that you will consider as x. Clear everyone? Now moving towards the B part of the question, we are going to solve. Now question number 5 B part. In the question number 5 B part, 12% of it is 1080. So let the, as we have to find the whole quantity, so let the whole quantity be x. So 12 into 1 upon 100 into x is equals to 1080. So 12x upon 100 is equals to 1080. So here this 100 will be multiplied with 1080 and this 12 will come in the denominator. So while doing this calculation, we had cancelled each and everything by the table of 2. Okay, 12 will get cancelled 6 times, 1080 will get cancelled as 540 times in table of 2. Then 540 comes again, get cancelled in the table of 2 as 270 times. cancelled as 3 times. Now 270 upon 3 is there, that will be cancelled by the table of 3. 1s are and 270 is 90. Hence we will get the whole quantity value as rupees 90. Moving towards the C part of the question, 40 parts of it is 500 kilometers. So let the whole quantity be x. So 40 x upon 100 is equals to 500. This 100 will be going to multiply with 500 and the 40 will come in the denominator. Here 110 will be get cancelled. We will finally get the equation as x is equals to 500 into 10 upon 4. Now this equation is again cancelled by the table of 2. So that x is equals to 250 into 5. So x value we will get as x is what? X is whole quantity. So the whole quantity of this equation we will get as 1250 kilometers. Okay. Now the last part of the question number 5th, try to do with your own. If any doubt is there, please ask me through the WhatsApp or in our live class. So dear student, here exercise 8.2, question number 1 to 5 is completed. Then question number 6 to 10 we will going to deal in the next video. For today, thank you everyone.